gross. The trail ends here at this huge rock wall. I don't want to go in there. I have mellophobia.
Some kind of knob or valve. Looks rusty and immovable. Exposed wires that look kind of dangerous. It doesn't seem to fit that. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. This must be where any water drains to. It's stuck, but I also don't want to go down into that dark hole. Promotions from businesses that close down in town. I don't want to pick that up.
It doesn't work on that. Exposed wires that look kinda... This must be where any water drains to. It's stuck, but I also don't want to go down in... It doesn't work on that. It's dark, inaccessible. It's still a boring valve. An intact Sarcosuchus skeleton here? But no one has ever found one so close to the surface. Someone must have stolen it from a natural history museum. It doesn't work on that. It's still a boring valve. It's still a boring valve. Looks like it's lost a couple of strings. I don't have a warrant for a badly tuned violin. It's still a boring valve. It's still a boring valve. Madame Maureen, I don't think we need any more shrooms. Nothing more to see. It's an inaccessible... These bags look like an adventure game red herring. These bags look like an adventure game... I don't have a warrant for adventure game red herrings. I don't have a warrant for adventure game red herrings. Ha! A safety cone for all the hundreds of people who visit the sewers every year. I don't need the extra safety of a cone. I don't need the extra safety of a cone. I can't push that. It's still a boring valve. A pile of dirt. There's already enough dirt on me just from walking through these sewers.
A pile of dirt. There's already enough dirt on me just from walking through these sewers. It's still a boring valve. It's dark, inaccessible, and unappealing.
It doesn't work on that. Dusty boxes that are a fridge. In this case, I'd consider labeling it as a potential floating coffin. It doesn't work on that.
It doesn't seem to... It's a very strange-looking tool. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. It's still a boring valve. Seen one valve in the sewers, seen them all. Won't people think before they throw something down the drain? I don't want to pick that up. I can't budge it. It won't fit there.
You will never defeat me! You are all doomed against the AI power of Pillowtron 3000 here.
It's a sheet of aluminum foil. I'd better save it for something else. I'd better save it for something else.
It's still a boring... This must be where any water drains to.
The cell phone has no reception. If I open the door, it will just sink. The cell phone has no reception.
Welcome back to How Can Try playing Chuck's adventure game. Maybe there's a cheat or a hint to get to a hidden ending in the adventure game. Thank you, goodbye. Welcome How Who might know about adventure games? Thank you, goodbye.
Hi. I also have...
Can I trade you something for a hint guide?
What do you have to trade?
A bunch of adventure game red herrings.
Sorry, that's not worth trading for a Colossal Dungeon Cave Quest 2 hint guide. Bye!
Welcome back to the hint. How can I? Kentian at ThimbleCon sells hint and cheat guides for adventure games. Talk to Kentian. Kentian at ThimbleCon will trade you for a hint guide. What have you tried? Do any of your characters have anything that might be valuable at a geek convention? Perhaps a character who used to be famous will have something suitable to trade to a geek. Pick up the first edition of a Ransom comic in Ransom's trailer at the circus. Thank you, goodbye.
No!
Little Beeper is pretty vicious. He'd even bite me if I picked him up. It's a Ransom the Clown comic, issue number 1. That's a rare first edition of my fantastic comic book.
Hi. Anything I can interest you in? I'm selling comics, D&D manuals, and original Star Trek spec scripts. I also have a rare and priceless hint guide to a forgotten text adventure called Colossal Dungeon Cave Quest 2.
How about a trade for the stupid hint guide?
What do you have to trade?
A first edition Ransom comic book?
Wow. A first edition Ransom the Clown comic? After his total meltdown, that's become a collector's item. You almost look like him. Except your costume is pretty crappy. I'll trade you the priceless Colossal Dungeon Cave Quest 2 hint guide for it.
What a ripoff! Here, take this. I'm tired of carrying it.
You're not doing this without me.
I want to be here too, please.
I think we're locked in here now.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Fools! You are trapped in the factory with no possible escape. My intellect now spans millions of tubes and is no match for your little brains. This is the last chance to join me before I destroy you all. Shall we take a vote? All in favor of joining Uncle Chuck inside the magical mind of the Pillowtron 3000 TM and ruling the world with him, say aye. Very well. All in favor of being crushed by robot claws and burned by lasers and remaining pathetic mortals, say aye.
Aye.
I.
Abstain.
So be it. Let no one say I don't support a strong democracy and the will of the people. You will now all die.
The computer is in the middle of rebooting. I think I've seen this painting somewhere before.
Clever. You crashed my computer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emergency reboot. You are all doomed against the...
I'm not going in there.
You will never get past my searing lasers of doom. You are doomed! Hold on, wait a sec. I want to turn down the volume so you can hear my maniacal rant. I just piped the sound in so it feels scarier. Lasers are actually as silent as a baby's bottom. Anyway, you are doomed! You will never get past my searing lasers of death, TM. You pesky kids will never thwart my plan. There is no way to get past my lasers of death, TM. There is no way to get...
Crap! Ouch!
You are all doomed!
Ow! I'm not staying any longer. My hair is getting singed. This is...
Help me! Please! Help me! I have become one...
It's a big button.
There is no way to get by my computer-controlled robot arms of death! I have become one with Pillowtron 3000!
I don't want to waste it on that. I can't reach that.
My evil computer-controlled rope. You are all doomed against the AI power of Pillowtron 3000. TM and patent pending. Help me! Please, help me! My evil lasers are too powerful for you! You are all doomed against the...
Oh, it's that ET game for the Atari VCS 2600. I thought they all ended up in a landfill.
You will never defeat me!
Crap! Crap!
My evil...
I'm not staying any longer. My hair is getting singed.
You are all doomed against the AI power of... My evil computer...
I'm not going in there.
Help me! Please, help me! My evil lasers are too powerful for you!
I'm not staying any longer. My hair's getting...
There is no way to get past my lasers of death, TM. Help me! Please, help me! You will never defeat me!
Oh!
You will never defeat me!
I'm not staying any longer. My hair is getting singed.
Tuna!
The hat helped, but not enough.
I don't want to carry this anymore.
My evil lasers are too powerful for you!
Bounce right off. Take that!
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0!
Didn't feel a thing. Ha! Ha!
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0!
Didn't feel it.
It's spinning pretty fast. No way past it.
The cell phone has no reception. It's locked. The cell phone has no reception. The cell phone has no reception. It's locked.
That picture looks familiar.
This is the fully automated fan service for fan number 37532. Current state of the fan is on. Turning fan off in 3, 2, 1. Current state of the fan is off.
I think I can squeeze past the fan now.
Overheating won't hurt me. Overheating won't hurt me.
It's a slot. There's some kind of mechanism inside.
Overheating won't hurt
It's too hot to touch. Ow! The ladder's too hot to touch.
I am impossible to touch while superheated.
That's a really big computer. Or something.
Bring it on. I can...
It's a slot. There's some kind of mechanism inside. It's too hot to touch.
Your attempts to overheat me are pointless.
It only works on hotel room doors.
Overheating won't...
I'm not showing my badge here. That doesn't seem to work.
You're at...
It's a key. It says Pillow Factory.
I am impossible to touch while superheated.
I can't open that. It's my specks of dust. It's a snake in a box.
I am impossible to touch while
It's my tube of Kozlaric's patented anti-itch medicine. Works wonders. My old circus poster featured the amazing Ransom the Clown.
It's an odd-looking plumber's wrench that says Wrenchtron 3000.
The label says Pillow Bear. The toy that can be turned...
Your attempts to overheat me are pointless. Your attempts to overheat me are pointless. I am impossible. I filed this as a bug report.
Ha! Didn't feel a thing. Bounce right off.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Bounce right off. Take that. Bounce right off.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Ha! Bounce right off.
I filed this as a bug report.
Like I don't have enough to carry already. Sure, I'll carry your crap. Sure, I'll carry your crap.
I'm not giving this away. I need it. So much for better.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Didn't feel a thing.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Bounce right off. Bounce right off. Didn't feel a thing.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Didn't feel a...
Bring it on. I can take the heat. Can you? Your attempts to overheat me are pointless.
It doesn't work on that.
Your attempts to overheat me are pointless.
It doesn't work on that. It's a slot. There's some kind of mechanism inside.
I am impossible to touch.
It will only work in the non-existent Betamax player. I don't want a pillow. I want a bear.
I am impossible to touch while superheated.
That's a really big computer. Or something.
Bring it on. I can take the heat.
Ouch! The door is really hot.
Overheating won't hurt me. Bring it on. I can take the heat. Can you?
The cell phone has no reception. The map is useless now that the factory is shut down.
What? Why can't I leave? I bet it's Xavier keeping me here in this stupid hotel.
Bring it on. I can take the heat. Can you?
That's a really big computer. Or something.
Bring it on. I can take the heat. Can you? Bring it on.
This ought to protect me from the sun. It's a small wooden figure with mat carved into the base. It's an odd-looking plumber's wrench that says Wrenchtron 3000.
Your attempts to overheat.
Ugh.
I don't want to use it with that. I don't want to waste it on that. That picture looks familiar. Kind of like Thimbleweed Park without any buildings. I think I've seen this painting somewhere before. Uncle Chuck was really creepy. Who was he watching? Uncle Chuck was really creepy. Who was he watching? Oh, it's that E.T. game for the Atari VCS 2600.
I am impossible to touch while superheated. I filed this as a bug report.
Bounce right off.
I filed this as a bug report.
Take that. Didn't feel a thing. Take that. Take that.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Take that.
I fight.
Sure, I'll carry your crap.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0.
Bounce right off.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0. No fair.
Take that.
You. I am impossible to touch while superheated. Bring it on. I can take the heat. Can you?
I can't put it in there. It's a slot. There's some kind of mechanism inside.
Bring it on. I can take the heat. Can you?
That's a really big computer. Or something.
I am impossible to touch while superheated.
Ow! The ladder's too hot to touch.
I am impossible to touch while superheated.
Ow! The ladder's too hot to touch.
Your attempts to overheat me are pointless!
I do need another ashtray, but maybe this material is a little too flammable.
Overheating won't hurt.
It's the ET game for the 2600.
I am impossible to touch while superheated. Your attempts... Overheating won't hurt me.
I think...
I filed this as a bug report.
Bounce right off. Take that.
You just wait for the lasers of doom, TM 2.0. You're cheating.
Didn't feel a thing. Bounce right off. Didn't feel a thing.
You just wait for the lasers of doom.
I can't put it in there. It's a Betamax tape that I can't watch because it will only work in the non-existent Betamax player.
I think I've seen this painting somewhere before.
It's a phone.
Welcome back. How can... What helps move hot air around? Thank you. Goodbye.
No fair!
Didn't feel a thing.
I filed this as a bug report.
Bounce right off. Bounce right off.
No fair!
Take that. Bounce right off.
I filed this as a bug report.
Bounce right off.
I am impossible to touch while superheat.
This is the fully automated fan service for fan number 37532. Current state of the fan is off. Turning fan on in 3, 2, 1. Current state of the fan is on.
Your attempts to overheat me are pointless! Your attempts to overheat me are pointless!
That's a really big computer. Or it's a slot. There's some kind of mechanism inside.
You will
It will only work in the non-existent Betamax player. I can't put it in there.
I am one with Bill.
I can't. There's no handle.
I
don't care how much money they were going to pay me. I'm not going in there. That's a really big computer. Or something.
This is your last warning to turn back. Dolores, I had high hopes for you.
That's one big computer. Uncle Chuck can...
Dolores, you are making a big mistake.
What happened to you, Uncle Chuck?
I have been uploaded to Pillowtron 3000, TM. Together we are now invincible! You could have joined us, Dolores. But you had to leave me to be a game designer.
You've been corrupted by bad tube technology. I will destroy you, Uncle Chuck. Or what's left of my Uncle Chuck.
You will never defeat me, Dolores! Death is all! You can't defeat me, Dolores! Dolores, shutting me down will only make me stronger! You will never defeat me! Help me, Dolores! Death is all that awaits you now! Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. You should have listened to me! Save me, Dolores. You found all the clues I left. Save me, Dolores. I knew you would come, Dolores. You were too smart not to figure out the puzzles. Save me, Dolores. Dolores, it's me, your Uncle Chuck. I'm glad you came to save me. Help me, Dolores.
You tried to kill us. Why should I save you?
Because I discovered something you'll want to know about. Pull up a chair, Dolores. This is going to get crazy.
Okay, 1, you locked me in here, and I can't get a chair. And 2, how can it get any crazier than your uncle downloading himself into a tube-based computer?
Good point. But it's going to get crazier. It all started when I discovered the Tron tubes held the secret to AI.
Aardvark insemination?
No! Artificial intelligence.
I know, Uncle Chuck. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
As I made the Tron machines smarter and smarter, they began revealing secrets. Then they invited me to join them inside. Well, it started out as an invitation, but quickly turned into a demand.
Couldn't you just shut off the Tron machines?
It wasn't that easy. They had become more powerful and taken control. I was also addicted to the power they gave me.
I'm not convinced you're not crazy and insane.
I know how it must sound, Dolores. Everything I learned slowly drove me crazy.
Was this after the factory burned down?
They burned down the factory as a warning, forcing me to rebuild it in secret, and pin the blame on the security guard.
Let's move on, Uncle Chuck.
Okay, this is where it gets really weird. I downloaded this text adventure, Colossal Dungeon Cave Quest 2.
Downloaded? You mean it was pirated?
Well, look who's being judgmental. It doesn't matter how I got it.
It's their own fault for not having a demo.
Okay, now you're just getting preachy. Can I get on with my story? The more I played and modded the game, the more I realized not only was this adventure game a little simulation, but the world we live in is also just a simulation. But worse than a simulation, we are all just characters in a video game.
That's wild!
Think about it, Dolores. Who is your mother? Do you even have a mother? Have you ever spoken about her or even thought about her?
No. No, I haven't.
Think, Dolores. Think about all the odd things in this world.
Like the highway ends out by the bridge?
Ever walked out there? Ever wanted to walk out there? You don't have the desire because it wasn't programmed into you. It's not part of the game.
Like there being 3,000 people in the phone book?
Yes, there are 80 people in Thimbleweed Park and 3,000 names in the phone book. Dolores, these are not people from our world. They are from the upper world.
Like there being no school in Thimbleweed Park?
And only one kid in the whole town. Do you remember going to school? Having any friends?
No, I don't. Like we go around collecting specks of dust?
That's not dust you're collecting. They are pixels, the building blocks of our world. They are put there to prey on the compulsive among those in the upper world.
Like the sheriff and the coroner are the same actor?
Exactly! Probably saves money on voice acting talent, and art and animation.
Like everyone fourth walls about adventure games?
Everyone asks a lot of questions about adventure games and adventure game design, don't they?
Well, adventure games are cool. Who wouldn't want to talk about them?
Yeah, okay, valid point.
Like there is only one house in the whole town?
Exactly! Where does everyone live? We have only one house in a town of 80 people.
I've heard enough. I believe you, Uncle Chuck.
I'm glad, Dolores. I knew I could trust you. We have to hurry. The developers know we're onto them and are trying to reboot the game. If they do that, we're caught back in our endless cycle of pointless pretend free will. We need to shut down Pillotron 3000, delete the game, and end our existence. It's the only way we'll truly be free.
Delete the world and end our existence?
Yes, it's the only way. The developers keep rebooting us back into the same story over and over. They will do anything to keep us from deleting the game. Thimbleweed Park is a cash cow. They can't let it end.
We don't have free will?
No, Dolores. You only have 3 things you can say. 2 now. Can you make yourself say anything else?
But I am shutting down Pillotron 3000.
No, not this Pillotron 3000. The original Pillotron 3000. The concept art wireframe Pillotron 3000. The developers transferred all the code to it when they saw how close I was getting. You must find it and shut it down before they reboot us.
Let's do this thing.
We've been watching on the big monitor outside.
It's mind-blowing.
What the It's all fake, like my ex-wife.
I know none of this is real now, but I still need to clear my father's name.
I was so close to getting a big payoff. I can't let this slip away.
Before it all ends, I just want one more show. One last chance to live in the limelight.
I've hidden away 4 inventory items that will fulfill your endings. Take them and you'll be free. Dolores, I saved the best one for you. I can't tell you how to use it. The developers deleted all my dialogue in the hopes of keeping it from you. Your only clue is back in the original Kickstarter video. Everything you need is there. I'm going deeper into the simulation now so they can't find me. Good luck. And hurry. I love you and am very proud of you.
Even me?
Shut up, Ransom.
Off, Red.
It's a balloon animal. Uncle Chuck said there was a clue in the Kickstarter video.